Rhythm is birthed from feeling and improvisation. Improv is a beautiful process of freedom in expression. It's the purest form of play. Now, rhythmic improv is the DNA of the break. And to better understand it, we can go back to the Genesis and reference James Brown and the JBs. Now, what James Brown and his band did that was very special is they took the different instruments of the band, the guitar, the horn, and even James Brown's very own voice and his vocals, and they turned it into sharp percussive sounds and basically individualizing rhythmic sections that they then layered in to the timing and drum rhythmic pattern of the funky drummer. And what this did is it created very rich and dimensional percussive melodies. Now, to better understand this environment of improvisation, we must bring up the one. The one is a structure held down by the drummer that brought all of these elements in together. It was a central structure of it. And the one is in reference to an 8-count beat sequence. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And on that one, there was a crash or a significant sound that pulled everyone back in together. That was the structure of it. Turning to the definition of rhythm, which is patterns of sound and movement, we can better understand it at a base level. Sound in rhythm is made up of a beat, interval, or time and space until you get to the next beat. Similarly, movement, there's a position, a transition, or a timing and space until you get into the next position. Now, musicality and quality in rhythmic movement happens and is in relation to your understanding of your position to the beat, how much control you have in each millimeter of space during this interval of silence until you get to the next beat, and position, how much balance and positional clarity do we have. So that's one of the biggest advantages of using sound to fine-tune motor control, is we have this timing guiding us to do that. And that's when all this is dialed in, that's where the magic is. That's where the freedom is. And what freedom feels like with moving to sound is you can move in any direction at any timing, fast or slow, and access any one of the instrument sounds for that. Now, before we get there, at the base level, let's identify some constants about a breakbeat. There's different musical measures that can help us get to the magic. That is the whole note, the half note, the quarter note, and the eighth note. It goes further, but this is the base right here. The whole note is slower. It gives us more space and time to figure things out. A good place to start. So what that sounds like is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The half note, a little faster, is a 2, 4, 6, and 8s. Sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a soul clap, by the way. Quarter note is the more common timing that we're used to dancing to, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And finally, the eighth note is a lot more segmented than when we started here, as you can see. And with this, we apply movement patterns that have more positions per sequence. And what that sounds like is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now, understanding this, guys, right here, the base level, again, is how you access freedom. You access the magic. Jumping in and out of the different timing sequences, and that's just the percussive beat right here. Guys, this is the importance of understanding how to use rhythm, sound to fine-tune movement and motor control.